So you can fake it?
And that's all I do with everything, you know.
Yeah.
Till they discover me. Erica, would you text me your phone number so I can communicate with you, please? Erica Moskowitz. Jerry, when is it going to be time?
In less than a minute.
Less than a minute. Wow.
6 o'clock.
It is 6 o'clock. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we proceed. Randy, are you done with the bar mitzvah observation? Randy Glassman,
Done with what?
are you done with the yard site? It was yesterday over, right?
Yesterday, yes.
Okay. And Ruth Ann, you don't have yard site or anything? No, okay. Sandy Beaver, would you lead us in the Mincha service?
Moshe, I did, thank you very much, but I did Shacharit.
You did. Okay. So we then go to Ruth Ann, would you then lead us in the Mincha service, please?
Okay. Ashrei Yeshvei Beitecha, Odi Hallelujah, Selah.
Am shekachalo, ashrei ha'am sh'Adonai Elohav.
Tehillah leDavid, Aremecha Elohai HaMelech, Rabbcha Shimcha le'olam va'ed.
Olim alocheka lashimcha le'olam va'ed.
Ado Adonai Em Halamed, V'ligdal Tewen Cheker.
Do l'dor shabach ma'asecha, gvurottecha yagidu.
Adar Kavod Hodecha V'direi Niflotecha Asicha.
Zenotecha yomer, ugdolatcha saprena.
Zecher Rav Tubecha Yabi, V'tziktatecha Yiranenu.
Anachum Adonai, erech ha'tayim, ugdol chesed.
Abananai Lako, Baracham Abako Ma'asav.
Nekomasecha v'chasidecha yevachucha.
Avod Malchutecha Yemeru, Ugavuratecha Yedaberu.
V'yeh livnei adam gvurotav, v'chod hadar malchuto.
Malchutecha Malchuko Olamim, Memshaltecha B'chol Dor V'Ador.
Adonai l'chol hanoflim, v'zokef l'chol hakfufim.
Einech V'alecha Yesaberu, V'yatanu Ten Lahem Et Ochlam B'yito.
Each et yadecha, mazbiah l'chol charatzon.
Tzadik Adonai B'chol Deracha, V'chasid B'chol Ma'asav.
Adonai l'chol korav, l'chol asher yika'u v'emet.
Ritzon Yerehav Yasef, V'yet Shavatam Yishma V'Yoshiem.
Adonai et kol ohavav, et kol harsha'im yashmid.
Tehillah Adonai Adaber Pivi, V'arecha Basar Shem Kocho Le'olam V'hed.
אנחנו נברך ים, אתה ועד עולם, הללויה.
V'anachnu nevarech Yamei Ata V'yad Olam, Hallelujah.
We rise, Chatzi Kaddish, page 166.
Yikada v'yikada Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yama divrach yirite v'yamlech malchute v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayerucho Beit Yisrael v'agalav izman kariv v'yimaru.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach, Le'olam Le'olam Yomaya Yitbarach.
Yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei Kudusha.
Rechu.
Ve'elam mincho birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata namiran v'yamha v'imaru.
Amen. We begin the Amidah on the inside back cover of the Siddur, returning back to 168 of Tatar Gibor and concluding with the Kedusha responsively.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Ha'ibor V'Nera El Yod V'Mel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Chastei Havot V'Mevik Goel Livnei V'neihem L'ma'an Shemo B'Ahava Melech Ezer V'Keder Moshe Magen Baruch atah Adonai,
Magen Avraham,
Magen Abraham v'feked Sarah.
Atah Gibor,
Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayim metim atarav leheshia. Mechalkel chayim b'chesed, Mechayim metim b'rachamim rabihim. Samech noflim b'rufecha limu matir asurim. Memekayim menatel l'shenei afar. Michamelcha ba'al geburoh tumida melach. Melech me'midu mechayehu matzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman atah l'chayet metim. Baruch atah Adonai,
Oh,
Mechayei hametim.
Kedusha, page 170. קדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא, זהו זה ואמר.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא, זהו זה ואמר.
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, לכל הארץ כבודו למתם ברוך יאמרו.
קדש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ כבודו, למתם ברוך יאמרו.
וכבוד אדוני ממקומו, דברי קודשך כתוב לאמור.
Baruch kavod Adonai mimkama, v'direi kodshecho katuv le'mor.
מלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור, הללויה.
Yimloch Adonai le'olam Elohai Tzion ledor vador, hallelujah. Ledor vador nagid God lecha, lenetzach netzachim kedushatecha nagdish. V'shivchacha Eloheinu mipinu lo yamush le'olam bohed. Ki hamelech gadol v'kadosh atah. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Continue silently to page 210,
Not 210.
not 210. 180. 184.
Kaddish Shalem, page 194. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei rabbah.
Amen.
Yalma divrach yirite v'yamlich machute b'chayechon v'yamechan v'chayedecho be'Yisrael b'agala b'zman kariv yimeru.
Amen.
Yesh me rabbah mevarach le'olam olam me'amaya.
Yibarach.
Yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitbar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitala shemede kudusha.
Echo.
Elam minko berchata v'shirata tishbachata v'nechamata damiran b'alma v'imeru.
Amen.
Yikabal saloten uva udahun d'cha Yisrael kadama v'hun d'vishmaya v'imeru.
Amen.
Yehesh lama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'yalka Yisrael v'imeru.
Amen.
Say shalom b'mramav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'yalka Yisrael v'imeru.
Amen. Amen.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'tet gedula li'yotzer bereshit shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adam shelo sam chelkenu kahem v'gora leinu k'cho hamenam v'hanachnu karim V'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu.
ככתוב בתורתו.
Ki hamalchut shelcha hi u'lamei timlok bechavod kakatuv b'toratecha Adonai yimlok le'olam v'hed v'nehemar v'haya Adonai le'melech al kol haaretz v'yom hahu yeh Adonai echad v'shemo Ushemo echad, Ushemo echad.
Thank you, Ruth Ann, for a lovely mincha. We recall with love those who gave us life and shared life with us. Whose yortzeit is today, Wednesday, the 29th of Sivan, June the 9th, 2021. The following names are listed in our perpetual memorials at Chizuk Amuno, and they are inscribed in our hearts and our souls. Fanny Katz, Irving Pearlstein, Sidney Scher, David Weinberg, and Teresa Kurtz. Jeffrey, anybody else? You're good? Yortzeit and Mourner's Kaddish, page 198. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה,
Amen.
ועלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון ויומכון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב עמו אמן.
Amen.
יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירם בעלמא ואמן. יהי שלמה רבה משמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועמו אמן. עושה שלום עמנו, יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועמו אמן. Just take a quick moment and between Mincha and Mariv. I noticed that we have Roselda Cole, Yortzeit for Mom, is that right? Would you share with us a memory or a lesson that you learned from your mother, please?
Can you hear me? Or am I on mute?
Yes.
Yes.
You're good.
My mother always taught me to try to do the right thing, even if the person that you were doing it for or with didn't deserve it. And I think that lesson is a wonderful lesson to learn throughout life. It just was very important that you always, most important thing you have is your good name, just to try to always do the right thing, even if those other people may not deserve that. I've tried to do that.
That's beautiful, beautiful. Tell us where Mom was born and how she.
Born in Cleveland, Ohio. And it's interesting. Her great-granddaughter was born exactly 100 years later. So it's interesting.
Wow, that is beautiful. Were her parents immigrants, or they were born in America too?
They were born in Lithuania, her parents.
And do you know about their journey to America at all?
They came over to the United States in the early 1900s, trying to escape the pogroms.
Wow. Did you know your grandparents?
Oh yeah, I knew them very well. They were always there for Passover. Yeah, my grandfather and my grandmother, I knew them very well, yes. They lived a long life. They lived into their 90s, so I knew them.
Beautiful, beautiful. Did they ever share with you personally about the pogroms they experienced?
No, they didn't believe it was a different generation. They wouldn't say anything, no.
Wow. Did they have family left in Lithuania through the war?
No, they all perished in World War II and the Holocaust. They had my grandfather had 10 brothers who died in the Holocaust.
Do you know any details how they perished, or?
No, you're asking questions. I have no idea. I was little and they wouldn't speak. And when I grew up, they wouldn't speak. So no, they didn't speak of that. No.
Yeah, yeah. That's unfortunate. It's very hard, but unfortunate, and all the more reason that we need to find out. But thank you for sharing this with us. And one question to Amy. Amy, who do you have your side for you?
My mother.
And what is your mother's name, please?
Hananya.
Nanya. And what is her English name? Your mother's name?
Helen Nancy Miller.
Helen Nancy Miller. Would you tell us something about your mom, please?
Well, she her goal, her wish was for her daughters, there are 3 of us, to be very close. And today, I have a sister in Holland and another one in Pennsylvania, we had a WhatsApp together to discuss Mommy on her yard site. And so our children are also very close, and I think she'd be very pleased at how everything is right now, even without her. So.
Thank you, Amy. That was beautiful. What did you mention? One particular thing about Mom that stands out to the 3 of you?
It was really her, as I said, her wanting us to be close, which actually may have been because she and her sister were like 9 years apart, and the 3 of us were 4 years. There were 4 years between the 3 of us, and that was just what she wanted, and also for her grandchildren, which also is the case. So I think that was it. The closeness for her family.
Thank you, Amy. So many more questions, but every little bit matters. Thank you. It's wonderful to hear that. Jeffrey, are you prepared to lead services tonight, sir?
No.
No.
Just exam.
There's a Jeffrey Davis.
I can barely read the prayer book.
Yeah, no, I was addressing my remarks to our captain in cyber world. I wouldn't impose on you.
Sure, certainly.
Okay, please turn to page 200 and we rise for the Arvit service, which Jeffrey will lead us. Thank you, sir.
Adonai Hoshia, Hamelech Yanenu, B'yom Korenu. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hambarach.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher b'dbaro ma'avim ma'avim.
On page 200 in the middle of the page.
El Chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Amari v'aravi.
Amen.
Avat olam Beit Yisrael. Aklata.
Bottom paragraph on page 200.
Yahavtecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai
Shemo.
Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Amen.
Page 202. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Yahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha v'chol meudecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'elu Asher Anochi Mitzavecha Hayom Al Levavecha V'shinantam Levanecha V'dibachta Bam V'shitecha B'veitecha V'lechtecha V'derech V'shakpecha V'kamecha V'kshartam Liot Al Yadecha V'hayu Letotapot B'neinecha V'chtavtam Al Mezuzot Beitecha Uvisharecha Ehaya. Leman Yufu Yimechem Yimei B'nechem Al Hadama Asher Nishba Adonai Lavotechem Latzet Lachem K'mei HaShamayim Al Haaretz. Vayomer Adonai El Moshe Lemor Daber El Bnei Yisrael V'amarta Lehem V'asu Lehem Tzitzit Al Kanfei V'dehem L'Doratam V'natnu Al Tzitzit HaKanaf B'til Techelet V'haya Lechem L'Tzitzit V'ritem Oto V'tzchatem Et Kol Mitzvot Adonai V'asitem Otam V'lo Taturu Acharei Levavchem V'acharei Enechem Asher Otem Sonim Achareihem Leman Tizkaru V'asitem Et Kol Mitzvotai V'yitem Kedoshim L'Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher Hotzeti Etchem Me'eretz Mitzrayim L'yot Lachem L'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet.
Amy, do you have the blue Siddur book? I need an English reader. On page 205.
Yes,
Is that the same Shalom Siddur?
yes.
Okay, on page 205 in the middle of the page is two paragraphs. We affirm the truth that he is our God. You see it?
Yep. We
Yeah,
affirm the truth that he is our God, that there is no other, and that we are his people Israel. He redeems us from the power of kings, delivers us from the hand of all tyrants. He brings judgment upon our oppressors, retribution upon all our mortal enemies. He performs wonders beyond understanding, marvels beyond all reckoning. He has maintained us among the living. He has not allowed our steps to falter. He guided us to triumph over mighty foes, exalted our strength over all our enemies. He vindicated us with miracles before Pharaoh, with signs and wonders in the land of Egypt. In wrath, he smote all of Egypt's firstborn, bringing his people to lasting freedom. He led his children through divided waters as their pursuers sank in the sea. When his children beheld his might, they sang in praise of him, gladly accepting his sovereignty. Moses and the people Israel sang with great joy to the Lord.
Malchuto birtzon kiblu eleihem. Moshe uvnei Yisrael lecha anu shirat b'simcha rabba v'yamru kulam. Mi chamocha be'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neder b'kodesh, norati lo osef eleh. Malchutecha ro b'necha, v'kei yam lifnei Moshe zeli anu v'yamru. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar kipad Adonai et Yaakov ug'alo miyad chazak mimenu. Baruch atah Adonai Al Yisrael.
Amen. Amy, on page 207, please.
The help us, our Father.
Yes.
Help us, our Father, to lie down in peace and awaken us to life again, our King. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. You, O God, guard us and deliver us. You are a gracious and merciful King. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace now and always. Praised are you, Lord, eternal guardian of your people, Israel.
V'shmor tzeitenu v'enei l'chaim u'shalom me'ata v'ad olam. Baruch atah Adonai shomer amo Yisrael la'ad.
Amen. Amy, well done.
Thank you.
Yamalchut shachahi v'mei ad timloch b'chavod ki ein lanu melech ala. Ata Baruch atah Adonai hamelech b'kvodo tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed al kol ma'asa.
Amen.
Kadal
Kaddish, page 206.
Yikadal v'yikadash merabah.
Amen.
Alma dirach irute, v'amlich malchute, v'chayachon, v'yomechon, v'chayedecho beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman karivim ru.
Amen. Ishmael.
Rabba Magorach, v'yom Barach, Bach, Vikar, Vitrumam, Vitnase, Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shmeid, Kedishar, Brichu, Elam, Miko, Birchata, V'Shivata, Jush Bechata, V'Nechamata, Damiram, B'Yamal, V'Imaru.
Amen. We recite the Amidah standing from pages 210 to 220, and I want to draw your attention. Tonight begins Rosh Chodesh Tammuz. And on page 216, there's a paragraph in the middle of the page which is indented in smaller font. Please recite the Ya'aleh Ve'yavo for Rosh Chodesh Tammuz. Page 216, Ya'aleh Ve'yavo, Rosh Chodesh. לכנו לאבותינו יעלה ויבוא ויגיע ויראה וירצה וישמע. ראש החודש הזה. Please continue at your own pace if you have not finished. Jeffrey is going to pick up Kaddish Shalem, page 222.
Yitkada v'yikada shmei Rabba. Yalma dira kirute v'yamlit malchutei. V'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayeducho beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uv'izman kariv. Mimaru, amen. Yishmei Rabba mevorach. Me'olam v'yomei almaya. Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yipar v'yitfumam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shmei d'Kedusha, Leila min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiram v'yama, Imeru, amen. It's the wrong tune. Tikabel Slothan.
On the Holy Side.
Could you? I need some help with the tune, please. I'm sorry.
Amen.
Yeshlama Rabba min Shamaya v'chaim avenu v'yalko Yisrael imeru. Amen. Oseh shalom bimromav uyaseh shalom aleinu v'yalko Yisrael imeru. Amen.
224.
Aleinu l'shabeach v'adon hakol Latekidu liyotze bereshit shelo asanu kigoye haratzot v'lo samanu k'mishpachot adama shelo sam chelkenu kahem v'gor aleinu ככל המונם, אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. כי המלכות שלך היא לא מעט תמלוך בכבוד, ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, היום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד. ושמו אחד.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Heroic, beautiful. Thank you. We recall our loved ones, those who gave us life and shared life with us, and whose yortzeit is today, Thursday, the 30th of Sivan, Rosh Chodesh Sivan, June 10th, 2021. The following names are listed in our perpetual memorials at Chizuk Amuno Congregation, and they are inscribed in our hearts and our souls. Roselda Coe, Henry Goldsmith, Blanche Laupheimer, Helen Nancy Miller, Sarah M. Miller, Morris Robinson, Toby Sandy, Bertha Simons, Pearl S. Stein, and who else, Jeffrey? That's it, we are good. Yortzeit and Mourner's Kaddish, page 226. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'almad yivrach chirutei ve'amlich machutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv ve'imo amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'l'olmei olmaya. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה דאמירם בעלמה ועמו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועמו אמן. עושה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועמו אמן. Thank you, Jeffrey, and thank you. This is what we do when we need to heal our wounds of loss and separation. And that's a tradition that is very strong and very powerful. It really does work. And so we say Kaddish, and in the merit of the Kaddish and the Minyan, we become strengthened. Rosh Chodesh Tammuz is the beginning of the summer months in the Jewish calendar. It's a hard time nationally. As we go into the summer, we will commemorate the loss of the temple and the state, which brought us to a 2,000-year of exile and persecution. And thank God, now we have an independent Jewish state, which provides a safe haven, not just for Jews in Israel and Jews throughout the world, but the country as the United States of America merits great support and material advantages because of the state of Israel, of which we are so proud. Please, God, watch over us, give us strength, give us comfort, give us healing. Tomorrow morning and Friday morning, we will meet at 7 o'clock because Rosh Chodesh services are a little bit longer. There's a Hallel, there's a little extra longer Torah reading, the 4 Aliyot instead of 3. And then there is, of course, the Musaf. We rejoice when we celebrate this special day of Rosh Chodesh. It's an extra day of holiness. Bring us peace, God. Watch over us. Be safe, be careful. God be with you. Thank you.